you know what time it is. Album review time from somebody who you guys have heard us talk about a multitude of times. We've done over, I think, 4 brackets on our bracket show on the Comedy Trap House channel with this guy. Each bracket was phenomenal. I think we did Lil Wayne 1, then I think we did his mixtapes, then I think we did his features, then I think we did another one. It was a lot. It was a lot of brackets. He probably got the most brackets out of everybody, for sure.
Deservingly so.
Deservingly so. Which brings us to the Carter 6, which dropped June 6th. It is now June 8th as we are recording this podcast. 2 days later, of course, the internet moves fast, and you got to go listen. Nowadays, you can listen how you want to, but because we got to talk about it, we had to go ahead and listen. So, this is the Carter 6 review section. Because we are hardcore Wayne fans, he's in our top 5.
GOAT status.
GOAT status. Which is why we had to talk about this. So, I'm going to let you kick it off because you listened to it first and your initial reactions and things of such. So here we go.
So I listened to it twice. First initial thing I'll say is I don't like any songs after song 8, except for maybe the last song, the outro song, Written History. Welcome to Carter. I can rock with that one. I like, the plug on number 4, hip hop. Sharks is cool, Banned from NO, that's cool. The Days with Bono, no. Bono. And Cotton Candy with 2 Chainz, probably my favorite track off the album, but overall, I don't like this album. He didn't give me what I wanted from Wayne. I wanted a Carter 2 type Wayne. I think out of the Carter series, Carter 2 is the best one. Like, I think one of my biggest beefs with this album are the beats. I don't like the beats. Majority of the beats I don't like. And then I don't like rock and roll Wayne when he gets so infatuated with the rock and roll side. I just don't like that Wayne. I still think he's a good rapper. His features say so. A lot of his recent features he been ripping. Yeezy Sneakers was incredible, of course, in that run when he did that Tech 9 song he was featured on. Incredible verse. He's had a lot of incredible verses to let me know he still can rap, but this album construction of these songs, didn't like. There's really nothing on here that I would add to a playlist. There's really nothing on here I want to revisit like that. It's just overall for me, I don't like this album at all, and I probably won't be revisiting it anytime soon if I revisit it at all. But with that said, Lil Wayne is still in my top 5. He's still a GOAT. I don't let one bad album take away his GOAT status because that's ridiculous. But I don't like Carter 6.
We can move on. So that's pretty much no.
But I'm about to move on.
I feel every sentiment he said. I did not like the beats. I don't know. Yeah, the beat choices was interesting to me. I could see, and it was a pump fake, right? Because that first beat,
exactly.
I was like,
"What? Like you talking about Welcome to Carter? The first time you rapped it?
Yeah.
Because I was like, okay, this is a different.
No,
beat
even
for,
King Carter, the way it opened, like I was like, it felt,
but he didn't rap on.
He didn't rap on, so I was like, okay.
And then Welcome to Carter came, and I heard that flick. the lighter flick, and I got excited. I was like,
okay.
all right,
Yeah,
Wayne gonna be in his bag, and then I liked that beat. And then he was around like, all right, this is different, like a sample, soulful beat. Let's go.
Yeah.
And then after that, it just
even on the low keys theme on track 11, he was rapping, and then it switched to that hard rock at the end, and it threw me off. It wasn't cohesive. I think that's my beef with this too. If we go back to like the Carter one, and it was at least a little bit cohesive, because he had 3 tracks where he was walking you through his house and rapping about his house, and like he was like, we got Marley in the living room, and then now he was like, let me take you upstairs, and and it was like, oh, it felt like a body of work. This just felt like a lot of stuff going on. It was it's just a lot of stuff happening.
Even Peanuts to Elephants. Like, I kind of wanted to like it, but then there'll be things I don't like. Then he'll do something I do like. It was just convoluted to me.
Yeah,
I did not like it.
It almost felt like he was just putting stuff. Yeah, I don't know. It just didn't sit. It didn't sit well.
And what disappoints me in such a monumental moment where he could have shut a lot of haters up, a lot of critics, and could have came with, this would have been a monumental moment for him if he made a classic based off the whole Super Bowl thing.
Yeah.
This just gave those people more ammo. Like, I feel like he should have came out rapping. Like, what I loved about Carter 2, the production was stupid. Like, he had the runners on there, like Money. Listen to Money on My Mind. When that beat come on, it's crazy.
Yeah, it would have been cool for him to go back to the producers who he worked with before.
Even if he let Manny Fresh do the whole album, maybe.
Possibly,
or, as he said, go back to the run and see what they got.
Or mix him with a younger producer, like a Metro. Like, just play with some stuff. Like, it just it just didn't. I was not happy with the production on this. And here's my thing. I'm all for artists exploring stuff, but in this state, I don't think you really need to. We know you done it.
He done a lot of exploring. He done it. Like, he just need to give us what we know we want and what he is. Like, nah, man.
Where does he go from here, you think? Is it time to maybe? Is it that time? Is it retirement time?
I think what he can do from here, because this is his life. Certain people
It is his life.
That's all they do is be in the studio. So I think what he needs to do, go on another feature run.
Okay.
Do what J. Cole did and murder features. And then come back and you like, y'all think I can't rap? Do what you used to do on The Drought. Take everybody beats, make a mixtape, and kill that. Get people like, all right, Wayne going crazy. Yeah. And then maybe you can come back with another Carter, but it'll have to be good. But right now, just do a feature run. Just do that.
Yeah. But I don't like when people go to questioning, like saying, "Oh, he can't be in your GOAT no more." Like, that don't make sense to me. That you can't take away that. Like, when Mark was trying to argue about Jordan yesterday, I'm like, bro, like, of course, if you don't win for 10 years, but then you win 6. I can't.
Yeah. If LeBron never win a championship again while he played, I'm not gonna say he not one of the GOATs.
Yeah,
he's one of the GOATs.
It's not happening.
It's what he's already done. Like Lil Wayne, the run he had was insane.
Insane. The talent is there.
The talent, the raps,
and then the people he brought
moments,
on,
all that stuff. Insane run.
No.
So that solidified him already.
Yeah.
Even the best rappers have said
they have moments. Yeah.
He was incredible.
Yeah.
So that's not taking
every rapper has moments. Jay-Z has misses, Drake has misses, Kendrick has misses. Like, everybody got misses. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And honestly, for me, I haven't really liked any of the Carters after. Carter 2 is really the last one I love. Carter 3,
there's some stuff on it.
It's cool. I like Carter 3. I'm not gonna lie.
But 4
and on, I don't like none of them.
I think I might hear a song or two.
None of them.
Possibly.
Carter 4, 5, 6. I don't even remember what's on them. I don't like
the
none
mixtapes in between.
Yeah.
He was rapping, and that's what we be wanting on the album. That's what
when he came out with Yeezy sneakers and was rapping on there,
and that was like 2017.
If he would have opened this album on something like that, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it's nothing. What disappointed me is nothing on this album that made me want to be like, make me scrunch my face or be bobbing my head. I'm just like.
Now, he did have one lyric that I laughed at because it was clever, because he was talking about being him, and he was like, Himalayan down like pink salt. And I said, that's funny. I like that. But he has. That's why he got it's the wordplay is there. All that is there.
Always gonna have
just
that,
deliver it in a package and the beat selection. That's the issue on this album in particular.
It's like what people used to have a beef with Nas sometimes. They're like, Nas a great rapper, but his beat selection sometimes.
Yeah.
And you see now when he hooked up with Hit Boy and getting better beats.
Like imagine Wayne and Conductor or something. Like,
oh my goodness.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
Like get like that. Like,
yes.
You play around.
Go to an Alchemist.
Let me
Alchemist see. Like if you would have did an Alchemist album, what would Lil Wayne on that be?
Yeah, let's see what that'd be hard. Like. Yeah, that's just. This just sound playful.
I felt like he was chasing like some of those Amelies and 647, which aren't my favorite Wayne. Yeah. Like, and they not. I recognize Amelie, he's rapping, but Amelie was never one of my.
Amelie is probably better than a lot of the
songs. That's probably his most popular song, and I don't play that at all. Like if it come on, I can tolerate it, but I never want. I want to hear Amelie. Yeah. No, but I feel like he was chasing some of that, and like that Bono song, like that's only like placement type music.
That's
to
it.
Me.
That's it.
Like who's playing that? That's not gonna be played in a club or party. Me riding out, or like
that's like on some commercial.
That's a straight commercial, and that's what first worried me about Carter 6. When I was watching the finals, they played that during a break. They said from the new Carter 6, Lil Wayne and Bono, and I'm listening to this. I'm like, Wayne, no. Yeah, no Wayne. Yeah. Don't tell me this what this album gonna be.
And
that would have never been on Carter 2.
No.
You supposed to bring Bono into your world, not go into Bono's
like
world.
When you granted, we know it was his first album, but when you hear BMJR, that's why I won the bracket. It's crazy. He was like, it was undeniable. This was the guy. It was undeniable, and so I'm not saying you gonna be that. That's like asking LeBron to be back at Miami Heat. Like, cool. But it's in there. We understand
he still can rap. It's about production. My biggest beef on the album is production.
Production. That's the issue on this one.
And sometimes I feel like I would be a good A&R. I'll be listening to albums. I'm like, if you only take this off, this a filler. Take that off. Now you got it. Some shit. Now,
and
of course, it's subjective because that's my opinion. But
it's 19 songs,
and it's not good.
Yeah,
that's what make it really long.
That's why like Chris Brown's a phenomenal artist. Them albums be long.
That's why I don't listen to his albums.
And I know he gonna have like 2 or 3.
I wait for y'all to tell me what the ones are, then I listen to them. But this is a bad album. Like it's nothing on here I care for.
It's hard, and it's hard to say that as Wayne fan. Like I'm a fan.
I'm gonna be honest though. I gotta be honest.
I'm not going back listening to this.
This is not something that's gonna grow on me. I listened to it one time all the way through.
When Big Sean got one verse that's out rapping or that's better than a lot of those, like even his verse is solid, but I don't like the song. But his verse is solid. I was like, he rapping on his verse, but the song whatever. Like what's gonna go on the charts on here?
Like what's funny to me, I got Apple Music. Apple Music leaves like a little dot on the side of the ones that's most listened to, the most popular. The dots are 1 through 6, and there's no more dots after that. Yeah. So that tells me people probably stopped listening after number 6. Like, nah, this ain't it. And it wasn't it.
Yeah, and it's not one of them ones where, we'll be talking about like a Drake album or a Kendrick where you say you got to sit with it. Drake, you do be having to sit with it for
he polarizing. As soon as it come out, everyone, this trash. And then you go back a month or 2, 3 later, you be like, yo, this shit good.
Yeah.
You be like,
this you ain't gotta sit with.
This ain't.
You can hear it off top, and that hurts me. It hurts me.
I don't know what he gonna make a music video for. I don't know what's gonna be the lead single.
And you're not excited for the music video because you're not excited for the song.
What's the lead single on here?
I don't know.
What is the single on here?
That I don't know. It wasn't good, man. Yeah, it just wasn't. It wasn't good. I ain't gonna lie. When I seen the track list and I seen Alone in the Studio with My Gun by Lil Wayne, MGK, and Kodak Black, I knew I wasn't gonna like it because MGK was on there. And I'm just not an MGK fan. Like I
didn't like Kodak on that either.
I knew that wasn't gonna happen. When we heard the Bono, I remember when he first said he was Cotton Candy was decent. That's why it was decent, but it wasn't. It was, and just decent from Wayne. That's not what I expect from Wayne. And I think it's more so disappointment.
I'm disappointed.
That's it. It's more
I don't know what the single is.
Yeah, it's more so disappointment.
There is no single. What you playing on the radio? What are they playing off this for the radio?
Ain't no bops. Ain't
Cotton Candy the closest.
It might be the closest, yeah.
And that still ain't pushing the needle.
Yeah.
That Island Holiday, no.
No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it.
If I played guitar, no.
It wasn't it. Yeah, so...
And then Rari with your son, like, why you dropping so much nigga on there? Your verse, you saying nigga, like, wouldn't you want to perform this with your son? It's a little weird. Like that one, I would have kept it clean so I can perform this with my son. Written History wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
So the only ones I could listen to, Welcome to Carter, Written History.
Maybe Cotton Candy.
And Cotton Candy, that's it, to be honest. Like, that's it. All right, I'm mad. I'm getting upset, man.
Yeah, I'm getting upset. Wayne, we love you, man. You gotta go back to you. You gotta go back to you, man. Man. Like I remember on one of the mixtapes where he said, he was like, "This is my life. Like, you in the club, I'm in the studio. You doing this, I'm in the studio. Like, you felt it. I like. That's what I want. That's what I want. If you gonna give us one more album before you get up out of here, that's what we want. Like, you gotta go to a different place.
Leave the rock and roll stuff.
Yeah, leave all that. Go back to New Orleans. Whatever you got to do, go back there. But I don't know. Like I said, it could be the drugs. It could. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
No, man, because when he made classics on drugs.
He definitely did.
Can't use that as an excuse. Maybe it's the lack of drugs. Maybe. I don't know, but I don't want him to do drugs just to be.
Yeah,
never say that, but
yeah, I know what you're saying.
It's just, man.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
That was disappointing, man. Now all I can look forward to is the Clips album.